You're the head of the family. But have you given your wife the opportunity to lead?
Who really is the head of the family, really?
I mean, people will come at you if you are asking that question.
All right. See, I like the fact that I appreciate the fact that you appreciated me for mentioning that women are strong.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to even appreciate me because it's a statement of fact. Women are
But how
stronger.
many men have come to that realization, accepted the fact that, yes, women are strong, and I need to let them know that they're strong?
Yes, men know the facts. Let me tell you one thing. One thing about the truth is that it's always known by many. But what happens is people ignore the truth or act, the opposite of what the truth says.
That's right.
We know that men cannot survive on this earth without women. And a man, you know that common saying that behind every successful man, there is an equally strong woman. That statement, some people will get to translate it to mean different things. So some would say it means, the woman is always behind. That's very in the shallow way to look at it. But the meaning of that is that you cannot, for every successful and every strong, every impactful, every great man you see, there is a woman somewhere behind. It doesn't necessarily have to be whether the wife or, girlfriend, they must have a relationship. There's got to be a woman somewhere. And that's why, it's important for as many men as possible to accept this fact.
Yeah. Do you know that their homes, their families right now, that the man, in quotes, does everything. The man has refused to allow the woman lead in the areas where she is, in quote also, smarter than. How many men can sit back or take the back seat and say, my wife is better than me in this aspect. Let me leave her to do
lead,
it. Let me leave her to lead. Let me just, give her the opportunity. But you say, no, I'm the man. I'm going to do it. I will do it. And you don't know what you're trying to do or what you're saying to her is, you don't have the potential to. You cannot lead. What you're doing in the long run is you're dampening her self-esteem. And this is the same woman that will come out from the home into the society. Now, if you haven't exactly made her feel good, if you have not trusted her well enough to lead, how do you expect her to trust herself well enough to lead in the society?
That's right. So people come out from broken homes. When I say broken homes, we're not talking about, say, husband and wife are not agreeing. They might be living in a house, but it's broken because they are not allowed to lead to their full potential. First of all, they make you feel like as a woman, your job is to be at home. And I know I've had to, I had to pick up a fight with you a number of times at home, telling you I didn't marry a housewife. I remember I said that a couple of times. I didn't marry a housewife.
Now,
I know that you want things to happen at home, but, there's someone there to help. And that person is there so that you too can, face your own. You have a life. You have a career.
That's right.
You have contributions to give in our society.
Yeah.
I cannot reduce you to a housewife because society says no, it should be the one. There are days I wake up in the morning and I feel that's my job to take up, bathing our boy, taking up cleaning the house I do that not because I'm less a man, but because I understand that, I have a role as a man in every woman's life. Every woman in my life, I have a role as a man.
Yeah.
And my wife is one of them. My sister, every woman that I know, I have a role to play in their lives to have the best out of them. And that's the message pretty much I'll try to push from my side today on this topic.
That's right. I mean, when we got married, right? I had this mentality, and I think that it's something a lot of girls, women probably face in the early or are currently facing their marriages or in their family. I had this mentality that, which I think is not a bad thing, right? I want to be perfect. I want to meet up. I want to I want to be able to care for my family. I want to be able to do the cleaning, the cooking, and be all perfect. Be that woman that the man can say, "Oh, my woman, she's very, very industrious."
So that your wife would can be validated.
Oh yeah, you got it. So that my wifehood will be validated by not just my husband, but by people who are seeing it. Exactly. So that was the mentality I had, and I wanted to just do everything. Do you know that I was burning myself out? And then one day Collins just told me, he said, I did not marry you to become housewife. I don't want to be part of those men that will come out and say, I love my wife because she cleans, she cooks. He said, I'll feel ashamed of myself. I want to be the man that will come out and say, yes, that's my woman in that panel. She's speaking at so place.
Yeah.
That's my woman here on television. Yeah, she's talking. It's I don't know. I think that's also something that has limited a lot of women. They feel like and my wifehood or my womanhood has to be validated in the home front.
Yep.
First.
And that's why our focus is on the home front. The things that happen in the house that make a woman less of themselves, make them feel less of themselves. And me specifically, I choose today to challenge every man out there to ensure that they make sure their women do what they need to do. In fact, I want to challenge you. What do you think your role is in your woman's life? Every man out there, you call today and tell me, in the women in your life, what role do you think you have as a man in their life? For them, no, I'm telling you, what role as a man? Because the truth is, women, and I think women have to understand this too.
Okay.
You don't go out there and make it sound like men are against you. Because the moment you do that, you are separating people. Because the truth is, if women are going to achieve anything just like men, they would need men to help them.
You just made a
man has a role to play to ensure that women, especially in our society,
you made
with so many stereotypes.
A very valid point.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Sandra Ezekwesili. The Glasgow conference yesterday was amazing. Was mind-blowing.
Absolutely.
Now, something that stood out for me from, majority of the women that spoke, they kept saying that they had men behind them.
That's right.
Right? They had men behind them. So it is just, I'm trying to validate what you just said. I'm trying to we can't say we're doing this on our own, right? We have men in our lives, either as brothers, either as uncles, either as fathers, either as husbands. So what are your roles to making sure that the woman in your life, her voice is being heard?
Yeah.
The woman in your life, she has her potential speaking, her light beaming, shining. What is that role that you are playing as the man? Not to say we can't attack you today, man. No, before you say, we're attacking you.
No, I'm even the one asking that question. In fact, I'm going to sit on that matter. Because the truth is, I grew up feeling that women, their role is in the kitchen. I grew up, I was made to know. I saw my mom doing pretty much everything.
That's right.
Everything. And there was nothing wrong. The society did not see anything wrong with that. I had to tell my mom, you can't carry this now. What of the man? I would have to carry it. You say, don't worry. If I don't do it, who will? No. Who will, as in how? What are the men there to go play soccer? How many superstars from soccer have we produced? Or what is the role? I grew up that I got the idea of, in fact, our role was just to do the hard work, physical. But right now, our society has changed.
That's right.
In fact, the most influential in our society is not there's nowhere in the world that the strongest man of the world in that country is the most influential person. And what is your strength? What role?
The physical strength, right?
Physical strength I'm talking about.
Right.
How has that helped in any way to change any situation in your country or in your society? How has it helped? Except for, that's just generally. So we need to get you into this conversation. In the home, what are those roles that the men have to play to ensure that the women lead to their full potential? What's the role of a man in ensuring that the woman's voice is heard?
That's right.
That's one of the questions we're asking you today.
I like that this angle, we're not just coming off and saying women, how do we make our voice heard? But we've come to realize that we can't, we have both genders, right? There's a man, there's a woman. And for us to live together, for us to live equally, we both have roles to play.
That's right.
It's not just, it cannot only come from the women, right? There's also the man. So what role is the man also playing?
That's right.
To help that this women live up to their potential. And I think this is a very beautiful angle that we're looking at from today. So, hey guys, I'd love for you to tell us, what is your role as a husband, as a father, as a brother, as an uncle in the life of the women around you? Be it your mom, be it your sister, be it your wife, be it whoever, as long as she's a woman, she's a female, what role do you have, or have you been playing in her life to make sure that she lives up to her potential?
Great. And to understand and answer that question, you might want to ask yourself the question, what role do you think that women play in our society? So because if you don't understand the role of a woman in the society, you can't even play your own role in their lives, all right? So these questions they are not common. We have to answer it, and we have to go. I know there are a lot of people who are still stereotyped, and today we are challenging some stereotypes. You know, do things like
sorry, not sorry.
Do things like a man? Wait, I want to ask a very strong one. Do things like a woman must answer the husband's name when they get married? Is it time for us to challenge? Because maybe that alone is also playing a role.
But I love your name.
No, I know, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong. Should it be, must it be what should be, or should it be something that both of you would agree? You know, I want my name to be there, or must it be law? No, you have taken the name as a name, because that also plays a role.
It's a law actually. Once he's married, you're married to her, you have to change your name to
including
the man's name.
Stereotype and law. We call it. There are laws that are not. Yes, that's just an example.
If I say I don't want to bear your name anymore,
were you born? You see, my mommy that gave birth to you.
We're married. We're legally married.
Yes.
You don't want to.
If you don't bear my name, don't bear my name. It's not my name. No, it's true now.
Okay. Wow.
No, it sounds like Collins, you're stupid.
Collins is like
what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think I'm not playing down of the importance of that.
Okay.
Because there's also prestige, there's pride, oh, my husband's name, and you add that to that. But we have now turned it to become some kind of right. It has also given men some kind of
lordship.
That's why my name is mine, when people,
mine.
I wouldn't lie to you.
I paid her bride price.
That is why I even insisted on this show, because I do things deliberately, not because, for anybody. I just do the things that I know is right and good for us.
Okay.
I insisted that. Normally you'd have said you're Andrea, Teke. I said, no, your name has to be there.
Odu-obi.
You have to mention it. In fact, that's what I want to push more, because that's what you be identified by. All right? Yes, I can make that decision, because I look at that like, okay, I think you should have the choice to choose whatever fits you, not because you're married. And I think these things have a way of psychologically putting a man ahead somehow, or making a man feel that they are the Lord. See, I'm not challenging your position. We're just asking the question: what role as a man are you playing in your home, in your family, to ensure that the women in your life lead to their full potential, contribute to the society, become follow their career. There's some women at home right now, because they're married, their career is dead and gone. The husband is just like, we have to take care of the kids. Who will take care of the kids?
And since I'm the man, I'm supposed to provide. Wait now. The next thing that comes after that is, I'm the man, I'm the head, I'm supposed to be the one to provide. So since you're the woman, stay at home and nurture. Just stay at home and take care of the women and the children, and you'll be fine. I'm gonna provide for you. Just stay.
Well, that's the question we're asking. We'd have the numbers. We hear that our regular magic number is not available, but we do have other numbers that you can call. We're going to break and come back with a family talk to start taking your calls. The numbers, I'll mention them now quickly: 01277 0993, 01277 1993, 2993, and 3993. And if you're a lady, you can call 01465 7190.
That's right. We're going to short break at the moment to stay with us. series of stereotypes that limit women to thinking that they are not enough, to thinking that their voices shouldn't be heard, to thinking
they should
that
be at the background.
Exactly.
Go and cook, my friend.
They only should be left, pushing the men. They should be left in the background. They should be the ones behind the men, just like you said the other time. Behind every strong man, there's a woman. No doubt. I mean, there are women who that's their call. That's what they are gifted with. In fact, every woman has have got that gift, to nurture, to nurse, right?
Yeah.
But we shouldn't forget or take out the fact that we also have women who have the potential to lead in the forefront.
Yeah. So who are those men behind the women? Because I said behind every successful man is a woman, Abi. There's got to be
every strong woman, successful woman, the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. She has a husband who's been pushing her. I mean, who's been supporting her.
Who doesn't necessarily want to be in the forefront.
Right.
It's not all the time demand. Sometimes you push the woman. And that's why our next question is, in helping women, what role should men play? As fathers, as brothers, as uncles, as friends? What role as a man are you playing?
And I'm going to ask this one. How many men can allow their wives become leaders? Can you take it?
Okay, for those who have allowed their wives to become leaders, what was the experience, you? Because some men are scared to allow their wives or their partners who are women to become leaders because of, they believe that they're going to take over. If you give a man just a small thing, you will not have a say in the house. Which say do you want to have? Please, which say? Tell me the say you want to have.
I remember when Kamala Harris, story came about, and what's his name now was saying he needs a woman to Kamala Harris him. Now you see everybody celebrating her like a great woman. She's behind being the vice president or what have you. Now how many men can actually see their women through to them becoming presidents? Can you become the first man?
The first man, the president's unavailable absent. You'll be doing projects, commission projects, talk to women, talk to children, talk to father. Yes. What is wrong? You have pet projects as a man. If there is nothing wrong with that, but our African society has made us feel, and that has not pushed us anywhere. Where are we in the scheme of things, really? At the end of the day, shouting this is an African way. Right. So, guys, it's not a nice, a topic where you call all of us laughing, but at the end of the day, let's have fun having this conversation.
And it's family talk as well. Whaatsup Lagos. So feel free to call us up and join the conversation this morning.
Absolutely. Let's start with the first call. I think it's a lady. Hello. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I think we should mention the numbers one more time.
Okay, 01-277-0993, 01-277-1993, 01-277-2993, and 01-2773.
That's What's up?
What's up? Cheers to life. And happy International Women's Day to you.
Yeah, same to you, Mrs. Teke. Mr. Teke, God bless you for everything you've been saying this morning. Your type we need, though.
I didn't tell you.
We need your type.
You see why they lounge?
Anyway, to the crux of the matter, you see, to me, this thing starts from the home.
Okay.
When I say the home, how do girls view themselves as the woman they want to be when they see the women around them? I don't know if you understand. Like when they see our mothers, when they see their aunts, the women around them, like their teachers. And what are the men doing? You as a man, as a father, as a brother, what are you doing to let your daughter or your sister or the woman in your life know her what? I'm saying this as the beginning, because majority of us that are quite matured now, we're women of our own. We have that problem of, I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go if I express myself too much. I feel no feel girls band. Or people will say that to the raise shoulder.
Oh, you're too proud.
Yes, are too proud. So you see most women downplaying their real potential. You understand?
That's
even
right.
in offices, even in businesses, they're like,
they don't
let me not
aspire
go there.
high.
Some ladies have the capacity to buy a car for themselves to make their business grow. I'm not talking about just the fact that, I've gotten to that stage. But they were like, no, let me keep doing it so I don't look as if it has blown. I'm not married yet now. You know, you hear things like, that thing, they scatter my brain. I'm not married yet now. Man, would they fear me? It is a spineless man that will be scared of a woman that is hardworking and is making her own money.
That's right.
Sorry for using that language on air.
I mean,
you understand what I'm saying? It starts from there. Why do women view themselves while growing up? Go and check it. Then when they now get into that relationship or that marriage, that person they're with, what is the silent voice the person is putting in their head? Women, we are very, very controlled by our emotions. It's natural.
That's true.
So when you have someone that is always, directly or indirectly making it look like fall back, you will always be like that.
Thank you.
My best, Mr. and Mrs.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. She made a lot of sense. I mean,
the last point, very, very valid.
Exactly.
Because some men is body language. They get to let the woman feel like you are not supposed to. She's coming up, babes, I actually wanted to do this. And do you know, this can be big. And then the man is like, you want to do this? Already telling you the challenge. Do you know what it takes? Even some men. A statement like even some men. Even some men what? Even some men what? As Nigeria is now. Now, let's even go out of the society, all right? How many... Let's look at Africa generally. Have we ever had an African president that's a female? Maybe in Liberia, right? Or Sierra Leone? I can't remember, guys. Collins, go back to the books. But bottom line, let's use Nigeria. Let me be safe. How many female presidents have we ever had? Oh yeah, what's the results? What's the results now? Where are we in the state of things? So going back to that matter, you do not, as a man, your role is to bring out the best in your woman or the women around you. That's the only way we can fix this problem.
There's something she mentioned that I'm really passionate about. If you are an old listener on Nigeria Info, I used to have a program, Andrea and the Girls, where we talk about topical issues that affect girls, basically girls, because I am very passionate about girls, because I believe these girls will become women very soon. And so I catch them when they're young. I talk to them as they're young, help them discover themselves, help them build their self-esteem. I counsel these girls. Actually, that's where it starts from. If you don't give them the right mindset when they're young, trust me, no matter, it would take a lot, it would. They will get to a point where they can, become. But you see, it would take them a longer time to come into that full sense of self. But you have to start it as girls.
That's absolutely
them.
Correct.
Now, I'm still going back to the role that the father has to play, the role that the brother, the sister, whoever you are as a man around this girl. Give her,
that sense of
she can do it. She can do it.
Yeah.
She can do it. Whatever it is, you can become.
Right.
You have the potential to become what it is that you want to become.
That's right. Let's get back to the calls. We're live on Facebook too. For those who like to comment on Facebook, drop your comments or read your comments on Facebook. It is Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're not following us on YouTube, like, subscribe, to, join the tribe, in her words, and you can comment on this matter. And the questions, again, let's not move away from the questions, because sometimes when we comment on some of the contributions, you get to, the one is, what types of stereotypes should be challenged as far as that affect women in our homes specifically? Our homes. Some time ago we talked about gender roles, and you heard that. You heard a lot of comments how people were saying that, there should not be any assigned gender roles or whatever. Everyone should do whatever. How it works for me is, sometimes I fumble as a man. Let me not go and talk to one. But once he picks up one of the things to do, I look out for the number two. What's left? Sometimes I have to ask her, and she used to tell me, why are you asking me? I'll be angry. What do you mean? I want to help. She's telling me, and you're not helping me. You're doing your own role. If you do not do it, at the end of the day, I'll be worn out, and you get the best of me.
That's right.
So that's just what it is. It's your own undoing, not to support your woman. It's your own undoing, not to support. In fact, it's our own societal undoing, not to support ourselves. So let's get back to the calls, right?
That's right.
And then the messages too.
Hello. Okay, the call is back. Hello.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up?
Yes, so.
Cheers to life.
Yes, just to life.
Who do we have?
Adegoke.
Okay. Adegokes. Let's talk.
First of all, do you know that the Bible says a man shall leave his family, father and mother, and live to his wife? So many people interpret it in different ways. To me, it means that the man leaves and goes to meet the woman. So the man is supposed to bear the name of the woman. Yeah. So he's the one leaving his parents and going to the woman to live with her.
So you don't have a problem. That's what you're saying, that you don't have a problem if your wife decides that she does not want to bear your name, even though she's married to you legally. She wants to, still bear her father's name.
I don't see any fuzz in that.
All right.
That might be, that should be a debate. If she wants to bear her name, she should bear her name. This little thing is just tied to tradition. We just follow what people have said in the past. Then we begin to practice it. It becomes part of us. We take it as tradition. You get so. Somebody somewhere made that tradition, and everybody started copying it. So why don't we make our own tradition now?
All right, so we can challenge that
culture. Yes,
absolutely.
Exactly. So basically, for me, I'm the second child in my family, the first son, and I have an elder sister, and I give her all the respect. She has been, even when my dad died when we were young, she has been the main provider and the person holding the family. So even till now, even as I'm the first son, I may just come and claim, I'm the first son. I can, but I still give her that respect. That is the first daughter. You get?
Yeah.
So we must respect the women in life.
All right. So the roles to play to help women is to respect women in lives. All right. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know a lot of men that would disagree to that. How would I respect this woman? How would they will call? How should I respect her?
But feel free to call and talk to us.
All right. Hello.
If you do have. Hello. Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
Good morning.
Hello. What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How
Good morning.
You doing this morning?
Happy Mother's Day.
Well, it's not Mother's Day just yet. It's the International Day for Women. Yeah, International Women's Day.
Yeah. Happy to see today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Colin.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you feel?
How are you feeling this morning?
What?
How are you feeling this morning?
I feel good. That's why I'm a woman. I feel good this morning.
That's right. That's what I want to hear. Thank you.
Okay. Fantastic. Good to know. Thank you so much for calling. So the questions we're asking this morning, for those who are just joining us on our family talk, we are finding out from you what stereotypes have to be challenged, especially regarding women, as they affect women, about women in our homes, in our society.
That's right. And we're also asking men, what role do you play?
Yes, what role do you play in helping women achieve their full potential? Because the whole talk is about women men call. Let's say behind a successful man, there's a woman. So who is behind a successful woman? There's got to be a man. So what role are you playing to ensure? And other women, right? Victor on Facebook says, what's up, Lagos? Any man who does not support his wife in any dimension is not man enough. And that's all I can say. Thank you, Victor B, for that. And Stainless Noble says, what's up, Lagos? Good morning, Teke and Andrea.
Good morning.
Keep the good work.
Thank
Gracias. You. Find us on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. And on YouTube, there are some messages. I can see Kenny Popola saying, I love it. Colin Stecker. He says he's now woke. If I give you a slap. Yeah. Is that not be insulted? Who's your mate?
You're woke, no?
Okay.
Okay, and this is Xander Alexander says, I really enjoy listening to you both. That's what family and relationships should be. And then Kenny Popola says, love the new hairstyle, Andrea. Looking beautiful. Thank you.
Is that our topic? Anyway, it's good to know. It's we have some friends in the studio just getting to know that now, and it's quite a bit embarrassing, but we have to get to do what we need to do. We have some good friends in the studio to talk for us for 15 minutes before the news at 11. And then after that, we'll continue with this conversation. And I can see so many calls coming in. I mean, okay.
Right. They're here to talk to us about Pack Asset Management Limited.
Okay.
All right. So who do we have with us?
So we just let them introduce themselves straight up, because I have a beautiful lady by my side and a gentleman who, he looks amazing. And a lady, okay, just two of them. And Collins, don't be affected. Hello, my lady. How are you?
Very fine, thank you.
Great.
First of all, I must say it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
to meet you guys is actually surreal.
Wow.
Look, that's great. It's a pleasure to have you. I mean, look amazing. I love your hair. I love your outfit and look, and all that. Please talk to Lagos. Tell them your name so that they can feel you directly.
Okay, so we'll just jump right in. So my name is Taiwo Adegbulupe. I'm actually the head of sales, PAC Asset Management. I have to correct you. You said
sorry, PAC. Oh, I'm
So
so
we
sorry
are-
about that. PAC
we are
Asset
PAC,
Management
actually an
Limited.
acronym. So
All right.
I'm head sales, PAC Asset Management.
Okay.
I'll just allow my colleague introduce himself.
Okay, so we have the colleagues of the gentleman. Yes, hold on. Let's get your mic on. Lagos, apologies. That went off. Okay. Why he moves and to get to the right mic. We quickly have to Lagos, Nigeria. Do not forget that at the flip side of 11, we'll have our conversation go live even more, and as we proceed. All right, yes, gentlemen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Victor Onyema. I'm an investment analyst.
Okay.
I'm a fund manager with PAC Asset Management.
Okay, great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. So let's get right into it. Lagos is waiting to hear.
Okay, so I'll just tell you briefly about PAC Asset Management.
All right.
So PAC Asset Management is a non-bank financial institution that's actually licensed by the Security and Exchange Commission to act as to operate as a fund and portfolio manager. So basically, you can call us your investment plug. So basically, what we do in PAC Asset Management is we provide products and services under the collective investment scheme. Through our mutual funds. We have about 5 mutual funds that anybody can actually key into. They're like generic products. Then we also have have other forms of discretionary and non-discretionary investment, where we have separately managed accounts, where we help customers create products that actually bespoke to them, tailor fit for their own particular investment needs. So basically, like I said, we are your investment plug.
Okay.
All right. So what differentiates PAC Asset Management and other asset management companies?
Okay, so basically for us, one thing I would say stands out for us is we give you this personal touch. So everybody comes to PAC Asset Management, and you're still made to feel like you're different from every other person, even when you are actually signed on to a generic product. So like I said earlier on, we find a way to make our services suit your own individual objectives, your individual financial objectives. Basically, I'll just let my colleague come in there too.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes, let's hear from you.
Okay. So to add to what Taiwo said, one is we actually take into consideration detail. We actually have really, really high attention span to details. So we look at details, look at each customer to know exactly what they want. We have close relationship with each one, so we need to understand, because this is a business where you talk about money. So you need to understand your clients, and so actually taking care of their money. So this is very important.
Yeah.
We also have highly knowledgeable individuals in the team. We have a great management team. We have a board that is really good. We have Chris Oshafi on the board. We have Shina Alimi. We have Dele Ige. And we have Eric Okorowa. So that's a fantastic board. We also have a great research team that helps us with information to always be ahead of the market. So when they give us information, we put that into action and make sure that we get the proper returns for our customers.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so basically we are more of proactive than reactive.
All right.
So, guys, this is just some unique selling points from PAC Asset Management, who are represented here, full effect to the studio, a man and a woman, to make it a balanced conversation here. And
That's right.
You've heard some of these strong points. Is there anything you want to highlight again? Maybe some endorsement or something that Lagos should hear about? Because I mean, like you said, when it comes to money, people want to be sure, before before they get into it. So what else?
Okay, so let me just quickly speak to that. So recently we were recognized by a couple of bodies. Were recognized by Nairalytics, that's the research arm of Nairametrics. We were recognized by Business Day and Cable NG. So basically what happened is one of our funds did really, really well for 2020. I think about 55.2%. That's the Packham Equity Fund. So basically we actually beat the equities market. Okay. So that was a good point for us. Also, our balance fund also did really well. Okay. So we had some recognition in those aspects. So yeah, that was mainly the recognition that we had this year, the last few months.
Okay, so who are the people? What are the people that we should, that can take advantage of this service, the services that you provide?
Okay, so for the services we provide, we tell people that everybody can take advantage actually. So we have products that will span from, the core retail person, all the way to the corporate individual, to institutional clients, to even public servants, and all the way to the ultra high net worth individuals. So we actually have products that will suit your individual financial objectives. So basically, we tell people that everybody can take advantage of what Packham has to offer. Yes. And I must add, mostly women.
All right, lovely. I mean, I love the sound of that. Because if I had my way, a president should be a woman. Like really,
Okay, so how can we reach you? If people want to reach you through your website, social media, how can they get through?
Okay, so you can reach us through our Twitter handle. Victor, do you want to give that out?
So that's PAC Holdings Limited on Twitter.
PAC Holdings Limited on Twitter.
Yes.
All right.
And then you can also direct info reach directly from here
which from PAC Asset Management, and talking about their services and why you should choose them to do business with them, and about giving us a number through which you can call. And
do we have the number now?
Ask information, or you could follow them on Twitter. Let's say it's PAC Holdings Limited on Twitter. It's that easy, and that way you can follow through and ask any other question you want to ask. Now, I know that it's important for people. Okay, the numbers right now. Okay, please, let's have it.
The number is 271-6899. Yeah.
Can you say that again, please?
01271-6899. 6899.
Thank you so much, Victor.
Okay, so yes, 0127 what 9? 01279. Can we call the number again so that for the listener, it's not for me? Okay, John. So we'll try to fix that.
Okay, so that's all right. 01271 6899.
01271 6899. 01271
So please call, just ask, you need to speak to any representative from PAC Asset Management, and then you are connected directly to us.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I think
we have to go. So
we have to go.
So for someone who just tuned in for the last time, and what would you tell that person again? If you just tuned in now, PAC, what's it about? Let's quickly tell them what to do.
Okay, so I would say that this business is about trust. It's also about track record, and we have actually, fulfilled, both aspects. We're trustworthy, we have the right track record. Like my colleague said, we also have we were lucky enough to get some accreditations within last year. And then if you are looking for any form of financial investment and you're confused, you don't even know where to start, I mean, we are your plug. We're the right people to call. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Very much for coming.
Stopping by.
Appreciate you a lot. Lagos, you heard it. We're still live on Nigeria's number one for Talk 99.3 Nigeria Info. I've got the most incredible co-host of mine right here, Andrea Odu-obi, Teke.
And his Collins. Teke.
Yes, we better say his full name right now. That's because she's my wife. And the only live real couples on radio. And we're talking about women, and we're celebrating women, challenging the stereotype.
That's right.
We're also choosing to ask the question, what role do women play in our society? And what role as a man do you play to ensure that your woman lives to a full potential?
I'm
That's
also still asking this very important question. I mean, how many men can allow their women lead? Why are we dodging that question? Why's nobody saying anything about that question? I want to hear from you. Hello?
Who's on the line?
Hello?
Hello, what's up, Lagos?
What's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Collins. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
Andrea, not Andrella. Oh, please don't re-Christian me, please.
Sorry, this is your name, eh? It twist my tongue, no be small.
It's okay.
Good morning, everyone in the studio.
Thank you.
They said they celebrate Women's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm asking, what are they celebrating? Is it that are they playing the role of leadership in our society? Because we have a lot of women out there, and some they found themselves in the society, in some organization working on the. I don't know maybe if that is the roles that they are trying to celebrate today. But as a man, I think for every woman, it's not a bad thing for her not to have a responsibility. And but what matters is where is your responsibility placed as a woman, your roles.
Okay.
That is one thing a woman must understand. And as a man also, where is your role placed as a man, as a responsibility placed. So, and in these two aspects, one thing is sure. For every woman who is created right from the beginning, it is man. The man is just support to the man. The woman that man is helpful. And then the woman, maybe the man walking and not the job. Unexpected is to live as we do. That is also is good for her, and that will be a concern between her and her husband. And at the same time, but there is one important rule that a man, as a man, every man has a responsibility. A man must cater for the home. It's a responsibility for a man. Okay. So a man must not put away a woman. That must not deny such a woman his responsibility. That's one of the important things.
What is that responsibility that the man has? Is it just to provide for her?
Yes, like you said.
Just to provide for her, nothing else.
Yes, it's to provide for the family.
All right.
Provide all their needs.
Okay. Thank you so much. These are the kind of men that we are
talking to today. but we'll get back to that. We need to go.
You make a woman feel like she's nothing else
than a housewife.
Just you to provide for her. There's nothing more to her. Just you providing for her.
You say it is written where, sir?
In the Bible. I mean, a lot of people will quote the Bible today.
Not everyone is a Christian.
A lot of people will quote the Bible or quote scriptures today.
All right, we'll go back and we'll talk on that. That's where to pick it up from after the news, because we need to take a break now.
It must be true, 'cause I heard it on the radio.
It's 11 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, and the members of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 will on Monday receive doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine in Abuja. Meanwhile, the presidency has assured all citizens that the vaccine administered to President Muhammadu Buhari and his deputy, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has no side effects. And 550 fake internally displaced persons have been uncovered in Nigeria's northeastern state of Borno after conducting a head count of displaced persons at the camp in the state capital, Maiduguri. The People's Democratic Party has warned all the chairmanship and councillorship positions in the March 6 Delta local government elections. PDP cleared all the 25 chairmanship and 500 councillorship positions in 25 local government areas of the state. Meanwhile, Samson Nwadulu, a councillorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, has claimed victory over the Isele Azagba Ward 6 in Osimili North local government area. The federal government says it would resume Phase 2 rehabilitation works on the Marine Beach Bridge at Apapa, Lagos from Tuesday. Victor Okai has emerged as the new president of the Doctors Guild of Nigeria. Okai, a producer, scriptwriter, and cinematographer, won after gaining 110 out of the 150 votes from members of the guild across the country and in diaspora. Meghan, the wife of Prince Harry, has accused the British royal family of racism, lying and pushing her to the brink of suicide. Well, more of these stories will come up at 12. Stay tuned for more. Whaatsup Lagos continues.
It's Whaatsup Lagos, baby. Get set. Lagos. Such a busy place. But here's how I managed to stay in touch with the latest changes, trends, news, economics, and even entertainment.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Economics and even entertainment.
better. Now, you might want to say, what about who's helping the men? Yes, we agree. Men also have things to face, right? But the truth is, check out how many things women are subjected to as a result of either society or societal beliefs or tradition or even policies. As a matter of policies, so policies are not even women friendly for women. And we're just asking the question today: as a man, what role do you think you have to play in the lives of the women in your lives? What role? And what are the stereotypes as a person you think we need to challenge? That's what we're talking about.
All right, do call us up quickly. We have our phone lines buzzing. Do call us up 012-770-993, 012-771-993, 012-772-993, and 012-773-993. If you're a woman, do call 01465-7190. Hello? Okay, James. Let's see. James from Lekki is calling. Hi, James. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Andrea. Good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning, Collins.
Good morning.
Teke.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You like the prestige pop?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for that. Appreciate it.
Okay. I love this subject on Women's Day.
Yeah.
I truly love that women are being honored this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I also support the fact that women are not being represented and marginalized in many ways.
Yeah.
But the fact I still will not want to agree with is the fact that women should take certain roles, like originally God has prepared those roles for men. But I'm not saying that a woman cannot size a role.
Okay.
A woman can size the role. Like in the home, who is the head in the home?
Okay.
God has made the man the head in the home.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that the man is like a god.
Mm-hmm.
No, so the man takes the lead in the home, not because he is better than the woman or is more intelligent than the woman.
Mm-hmm.
The woman subjects, not because she is an inferior person.
Submit, you mean, not subject. Submit, you mean.
Yes, not subject.
Yeah.
Not because she is an inferior person or maybe she doesn't have that leadership quality, but because that's the way God has designed it.
Yeah.
So I will always like this part whereby women acknowledge the role that God has placed a man over them.
That's right.
But it's not that the man is meant to be like a lord over the woman and subject the woman to become a slave.
Yeah.
No, but still, if a woman has a quality to lead and there is no man to fill up that position and the woman is available, who says the woman cannot lead?
Wait, you said there's no man to fill that position. He also puts questions to it. So there must be the lack of men before women can step up. Is that what you mean? No, let's just be clear.
Okay. If I would look at the Bible context, the way the Bible will put it, it's a shame for a woman.
Oh, and I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
All right.
That it's a shame for a woman to lead where men are.
Okay.
It's a shame for a woman to lead where men are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, sorry, that wasn't me, but your time was up already, and we had to go for the next call.
I wanted to take this off. I like the part he mentions that, you see, women still have to honor the fact that they're men in their lives and submit and humble themselves to them. That does not mean that they're less. That does not mean that they don't have the capacity of the potential. Now, we're not about that. I know that it's also there. We're not about that. I still go back to the conference yesterday. I remember one of the panelists said something that she had to pay homage, or she had to go visit some of the top leaders, some of the men in that area. You know, she had to go and do that to humble herself to them, to say, okay, I'm here, I'm one of your women, I'm here to lead the people, to meet them at the point of their needs and what have you. And she made that not because she was less or she felt less, but she had to honor that there are men also around her. we're not taking that fact away. We're saying, what are the roles? That man that she went to pay home, what is his role in her career? You as a man, what is your role to make sure that this woman, despite I know that she can submit to me, she also has potentials. So what can I do to make sure that she is living up to her potentials?
Benga is on the line. Hello, good morning, Benga.
Good morning, Collins.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is my first time of calling.
Good to have you on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. As a man, I think every man has a role to play in their wives.
All right.
Or their girlfriend, even if it's a girlfriend or a wife, every man have a role to play in their life. For instance, I had my wife. She finished her education and she said she don't want to work. That if I can invest for her, I tried all I could to invest. I invested for her, but long run, she had a financial problem. I don't know how she did that. Maybe she's been spending the money to the family, Mm-hmm. So she told me, how can I help her? I said, I don't have much. The little I have, I use to invest it for you. But the only thing I can do is I can take a loan for you. Then you'll be paying. So she accepted. So now I'm servicing the loan. How will I put it?
You're using your account, but she's servicing it,
Exactly. And she's paying back. And I'm also supporting her and paying the money. And she's been very good, and I wish I could
do more.
Go out my way to raise more money, because she's the type that if you invest on her, you will never regret it. And she's very honest and humble. She's the best woman.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So I pray God to give me money to give her
help her.
To do more.
I wouldn't mind if my woman would be a leader. If she want to be a leader, I'll support her.
Fantastic.
Because she's a very respectful woman.
Great.
She's respectful. As long as she doesn't disrespect me.
Wow. That last point by Benga there, it's a major factor that I think we need to pay attention to. We had this conversation yesterday.
At home?
At home, yes. Which has to do with women understanding that calling for your right and asking for your right doesn't necessarily mean you go rude about it. Start men are this, men are that, making men the problem of women. Men, the problem of women is not men, it's society, it's tradition, it's policy, the culture. There are so many factors. People have been quoting Bible here, Bible here, Bible here. As if everybody's, the law of our land, is it based on the Bible? I don't have anything against you quoting your religion. But when you now make it the standard, and you speak as if you're not speaking for yourself, you're speaking for everybody, it becomes a problem.
I thought you wanted to mention the fact that he mentioned that his wife is respectful, the wife is humble, she, respects his place. I thought that was where the angle you wanted to come in from.
That was where I was going to, actually.
Yeah, so, right. I think you're trying to say that women should understand that they also need to humble themselves. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, first of all, they should understand that you need men. Every woman out there, today's Women's Day, right? If you want the change that you desire as a woman, remember that you cannot have that change without men. And that's a hard fact. Yes.
Or the hard bone to chew.
I'm telling you, it's some strong meat, because a lot of people would say, no, why do I need? Why is this happening?
Hello, we have someone on the line. Hello.
Whaatsup to Lagos, no?
What's up,
Christopher?
Bro.
Welcome.
Now, wow, Andrea, my sister.
Hello. Good morning.
Thank you. You remember the other day?
Yeah.
You are one day. I want to do so. When you start flowing, I know when you talk then. He said, no, Daddy, why are you saying this? I said, no, I'm just telling you. Because when the camera started flowing, you will grow wings. And she said, no. But I thank God she listened. We were doing fine, Prof.
Great.
Weekends, if I don't go to work, or even my vacation, I'll be at the shop. She will go to the markets, about 4 or 5 markets in a day. I will be there, bathe the kids when my children were small, right? You know, the key two portfolios in my government, my wife had it.
Wow.
Minister of Finance and Minister of Defense.
Wow.
I'm telling you, she was there for me, Prof.
Wow.
She was there. That is why I'm still missing her till today.
I know.
She will spend money when I come. I say, okay, let me get, like you say, the children's school fees if I'm not around. If I come back and say, yeah, well, this children bill, they say, no, Daddy, use it for other things that we are doing. She never show it. So that is why I say, Andrea, you belong to the home builder type. You know, you have some women who are home breaker. I'm sorry to say, and that is the truth, too. I know one of them who give their husband hell. So, Collins, you are lucky. I want to thank you once more, Andrea. But those of us, man is a head, the man is a woman in the tail. No. No. I beg, we should allow these people for once, please.
Thank you so much. You made your point, Christopher. Appreciate you. Bayo is calling from the airport. Hey.
Hi, Bayo. Good morning. Hello.
Oh, la la. Bayo. Call back. Appreciate it. So many points have been made.
I thought you wanted to still talk about you said it's a hard bone to chew.
No, it's a hard bone to chew, guys.
A lot of women shouldn't go about. You see,
the last call I even touched it on it a bit. You see, I'll put it straight. Guys, whether you agree or not, the best to get from a man is when you are humble. Now, being humble, people mistake it for being timid or being less of yourself. A lot of women, they feel that being humble means, daddy, no, being humble can be seen. The fear of every man, in most men, may have sampled the opinion of so many men. And I've been in that position before. I've had to ask my wife, are you sure you respect me like this when you blow? I've had to say that statement, but that was because I had fears too. Like I had worries. This is me putting my fear out there on national radio, right? And I know a lot of men have that fear. If this woman, and you hear men say things like, if this woman if she's blown, it becomes big, that she will not respect me. Now there is already that fear in the hearts of so many men. So it is only smart for the woman, for you to be able to get the best out of men, to show some sense of humility. And that's not to say that you put yourself under.
Are you speaking on behalf of all the men? Is that what the men demand of us for them to
It's one of the things
us?
that I have studied from my own little findings.
Okay.
In Africa, on the streets of Lagos, talking with men over the years, I've got to find out that a lot of men feel insecure. If they are a woman, they feel that a woman is becoming big. They feel insecure.
And there's nothing wrong.
And there's nothing wrong for you to feel insecure. There's nothing wrong. So let's get it right. But where the problem is when you now stop the woman from living to her full potential because of the fear of what she becomes. Now the role of the woman is for her to also be humble enough to let the man trust you that my support, your support is not in vain. Your support is not for you to leave me tomorrow and treat me anyhow. It's for you to support me too. What's up, Lagos?
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
What's
Hello,
up,
good morning.
Eunice?
Yeah, my Eunice, and I'm calling from my borough area.
Okay, go ahead.
Good
Let's
to have
talk.
you.
Yeah, let me start by saying that this morning I was looking at a tweet.
Okay.
I think a group of women in Kenya, about 50 of them, they left society, relocated into a remote area
to have their own town, their own village. Yes.
Devoid of male presence and all that. And I'm like, that's not the way to go about it. The way nature has conditioned human beings is for male and female
to live together,
relationship, procreation, economic activities, everything. So it's a fallacy, just like somebody said here, that to think that men are they are the problem of women. No. Women too have their own issues towards other women, or even not women that that uphold all these obnoxious traditions, widowhood rights, and a lot of other things that affect women's health and overall well-being. So what I would say is that, and they're talking about this issue of submission in the home. I think in a normal marriage where things work, it shouldn't be an issue. Who cares about who leads or who doesn't lead? I think it's only when bitterness, anger, and a lot of other things set into a relationship that people start saying, you are the head, I'm the head, and all that. Especially in terms of economic power. If a woman is the one who provides virtually everything in the home, and please, nobody should say it's not possible.
It's happening.
Yes,
it's
we have
happening.
women, but at a point it is, frustration will set in for the woman too. And she may feel like being used, that, okay, I'm the one, I pay the children's school fees, I build the house, I maintain it, I maintain all the cars and whatever. And the man still wants to flex muscles as the head.
He has to submit to...
Who, the man?
Yes.
No.
Yes, something we give.
All right.
So instead of people just saying at the head, don't do your bit as the husband, let your wife do her bit, as the wife. Yeah. And for women who think that they don't need men, it's not true.
It's not even possible.
Even when you are financially capable, you still need somebody for whatever reason.
Yes.
Just like men cannot stay without women. So the essence is that let's work together.
That's right.
As men and women, whether in the society, whether at home, play your role. Yeah. Let each person play, and then society will be better for it.
Thank you Eunice. So much.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I remember saying this earlier that, we still have to recognize the fact that the men are in the society, we women are also in the society, and we both need each other.
Yep.
We can, I still mentioned that she went to make sure she saw the men in that, the leaders, so to speak, or the men in that area. She had to pay homage to them. She had to humble herself to them because she recognized that there are men in that society who were in court leading at the time, or who are seen as the elders, so to speak, in that vicinity. We should respect that. Okay, there are men in the society. Men should also respect that there are women in the society and treat each other as equals, as human beings first. I think we talked about this thing yesterday, that I think where this whole conflict or this misunderstanding comes from is when we have this thoughts in our minds, I'm the man, this is what I'm supposed to do, I'm the woman, this is what I'm supposed to do. Even though we have that, we should first see ourselves as human beings.
All right.
As individuals.
That's right. Well said. There are a lot of messages going on here on Facebook that we need to take, and our time is fast spent. We're wrapping up right now. Oladele Talabi says, "What's up, Lagos? I don't really have issues with names. If I even mind bearing her father's name. I don't mind bearing her father's name. The Bible says a man leaves the father and the mother to be with the husband. But Collins, saying that who pays the piper, they take the tune. Most women would say, you are a man, you should fend for yourself. So which is a fact. Women even have the mindset that men should be ahead, men should lead, and that could be a problem in its own. Quickly, another one here says, Okpo, that's Chris Logos Godwin says, good morning, Teke. I'm confused with the way men are taking this issue. Women are not other men. Even the Bible tells us that God said, I will make him a helpmate that is suitable for him. So naturally, women are more than men, but God wants them to make a man suitable. Okay, a lot of messages on Facebook. I can't wait, but we need to go on a break now, and I think maybe we'll have a part 2 of this tomorrow, or maybe, just maybe, so we can have more contributions and take more of your messages, because Power Solutions are around the corner.
All right, thank you. We'll be going back on the short break. We'll be going on a short break at the moment. Just stay with us.
It's a new life. Oh, yeah. It's a better life. Yeah. A new life is here, where we lift the weight of you. Enterprise life. So you can achieve more in everything you do. Enterprise life. It's a new life.
Live the new life from Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship, helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance. Your advantage.
Buy anything and everything at the lowest price. At the lowest price. For quality and variety. Now OCT Aruwe market. Across all Lagos market. At the lowest price. Anywhere you go. At the lowest price. Anytime you want. At the lowest price. space in Africa. Buy anything, anytime, anywhere on OktraMarket.com.
Buy anything, anytime, anywhere on OktraMarket.com. We cover over 120 markets in Lagos and sell all products at the lowest prices. Like us on social media, download our app, check us out on OktraMarket.com. We shall deliver at your doorstep. OktraMarket, discount, quality, and variety online.
My people, how far now? See, if any kind person say you want the coded password for your bank app, I be your PIN, I be your card PIN, I be the TIN number wait there for the back of your card, your pay ID, I be the answer for your security question. I beg not give them all. All this information, them